Farmers are expected to harvest close to 16 million tons of maize in 2017, one of the biggest crops in South African history.
This is one of the best seasons we had ever. It's about double the yield than we had last season. So from an average of about 4 tons a hectare last year, we're up to 8, in some places 10, 12 tons a hectare.
Consumers are expected to benefit the most from a bigger harvest. The country won't need to import grain to meet local demand. Prices have fallen from almost $450 a ton to around $160 a ton.
We have seen food prices starting to decelerate, with the exception of meat, of course. But almost all categories are starting to show a moderation, and going forward we expect even more moderation as we see the harvest, come into the processing plants and so on.
Good news for consumers, but not great for farmers. Input costs have soared, and most farmers took on large sums of debt to get through the drought.
So there's a lot of carry-over debt from the previous seasons, and in a season like this with a good crop, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a big income as well. So the cash flow on your farming operation is under pressure still, even with the big harvest that we've got this year.
The volatile exchange rate isn't helping either. The weaker rand is pushing the cost of capital higher.
Equipment, fertilizer, chemicals, seed, all that is basically bought in dollars. So with the devaluation of the rand, that brought profitability down, and the cost of equipment especially has risen drastically in the last 4 or 5 seasons.
Most regions in the rest of Africa are also producing good harvests. The global harvest may add up to more than 1 billion tons of maize, creating a surplus in the market. Sumitra Nydoo, CGTN, Johannesburg.